It was time. It was time to leave the coast and head towards the mountainous interior of northern Maine. I had left the Camden Hills State Park area where I had been camping and headed north along the coast towards Searsport.
Something else cool about Maine. I was just at the laundromat doing laundry, and I noticed that this road goes down to the sea, the Atlantic Ocean. And we are in Searsport, Maine. Not Seaport, Searsport. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, and this park on the water is the Mossman Memorial Park, dedicated to the men of Searsport who fought in World War I over 200 years ago. And it's a really pretty park. It has this nice little gravel pathway, big old dirt pile in the middle there, and some soccer stuff. Little playground also. And then, yeah, the highlight is this here. The ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Really beautiful right here. Coastal Maine is amazing. I hope you guys have enjoyed the looks and everything so far. I know I have. Alright, looks like there's little steps down to the beach here. A little set of stairs. So, let's go down to the water, guys. Why not? We're here. We got clean laundry. Oh yeah, guys, this is awesome being in this like intertidal zone right now. I think it's low tide. Probably should have checked that before coming out here, but it doesn't look like it's coming up fast. Remember that time in Washington State when that water just like crept up on us like in a heartbeat? That was nuts. But I think we're okay here, and it's interesting to see all this like algae and stuff on the rocks here. Got your boats nestled out there. And yeah, the little town of Searsport. Small little town here in Maine. We're only here just to get some laundry done, you know, because the clothes don't clean themselves, but they definitely get themselves dirty. So yeah, and all these little sound areas and stuff, all the little islands around here. It's just fantastic, you guys. Maine has been awesome. Yeah, so really, more or less, you know, I gotta admit, like this trip in Maine has been like just kind of haphazard. Just kind of the whole trip up to here kind of has been. I really had no plan except for Maine being the Maine, and yet here we are. I've just been camping for the last 3 days. That was dope at Camden Hills State Park. But yeah, this Maine is gorgeous, you know, and I'm doing all this on a little budget, so just cruising around where the Camprolla takes me. Spent some money on that campsite, but that's about it. Oh my god, what is that out there? That must be a pier. Hold on, let me turn it around. I don't know if you can see that. All the way out there, that little pier right there. I think that is the public pier, but that's pretty cool. But it looks a little far. It almost looks like a bridge. But who knows? It's all the way over there. Actually, I think that's the public pier for Searsport here. Yeah, that is, because I saw that on Google Maps. So, out there, that's a bridge to somewhere. Maybe Terabithia. Who knows? This is Maine. Really glad I came back here.
I'm glad I went and saw the ocean one more time, the Atlantic. And as I went and headed toward a rest area near Bangor, Maine, I found a little pull-off where I could get some great views of the sunset, which allowed me to see both the coastline and also the interior where I was heading to.
Just a few miles north of Bangor on the 95, and you can already see the scenery starting to change. Some of the other trees have started to peter out, and it's mostly just evergreens coming up now. So definitely a change in the ecology this far north in Maine.
About 65 miles north of Bangor, I found two great rest stops. The first, the Dobie Flowage Rest Area, just east of the Kahatan Mountains, where the terminus of the Appalachian Trail ends. This place just offered some great views of the mountain, and having a drone, you got to just explore a little bit and even take a look at the railroad that went right next to the road, and just some beautiful views of the mountain. And the next rest area was just a little north of here. Actually, just a picnic area. The Grindstone Falls picnic area. I'm not sponsored by any drone company, but for sure, if you can get one, you will be able to see so much on your travels. This little rest area was great, and I love just being able to fly over the river and just see what was around me. And this little picnic area is a great place to just park the Camprolla and spend some time next to the water, and also have a little picnic, and even make a little friend. After just sitting by and listening to the water, it was time to go to the rest area right next to that spot and spend the night and prepare for my journey up north to Ashland the next day. There are some beautiful overlooks on the way up to Ashland. This one just north of the Medville rest area, and then another where all the dandelions seem to be in bloom right at the foot of Mount Katahdin. The North Maine Woods is located about 2.5 hours north of Bangor. The main office in Ashland is a good place to start if you want some information on camping and getting a camping permit to be up there. It's really just a drive off of the 95 up the 11, where you just go through some small towns, Patton being the biggest one. Then after that, it's really just driving through those mountain roads, just beautiful open roads and foothills in the mountains. And then when you start seeing the logging companies, that's when you're getting close to Ashland. Ashland is a pretty small town, but in addition to the office, it does have some grocery stores and a dollar store and gas station and stuff like that. But then you head over the bridge and go through an working forestry wood mill as you head on your way to the 6-mile outpost where you're going to check in for your camp. Just driving on these logging roads, got another few miles until I get to the North Maine Woods 6-mile checkpoint out here in Ashland, Maine. These are actually private lands that the North Maine Woods work with private owners and everything, like the logging companies and stuff out here, to leave some of it available for public use and see the area and, you know, restore the wilderness back from after logging it to restoring it to wilderness. And that's what some of the fees and funds here, but it's like half the price of camping at like a state park or something like that. So definitely that's why we're doing it here. And I'll go over the details and everything, you know, in a later time. But just wanted to show this little road. I mean, I'm in my Camprolla, as usual. And looks like I'm going down it all right. So we'll just have to see. We'll either make it or we don't. Yep, just shooting from the hip. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta watch out for all these potholes. Alright, and when we went down the
6 Mile Road. This is the office where you do the check-in for the nights of camping. Here at the North Maine Woods, you do have to pay both camping and day use fees, so it actually ended up being like $100 for 3 nights. But hey, I'm sure it'll be worth it. We'll find out soon enough.
It was a 14-mile drive along those logging roads to get to the campsite that I felt sufficient enough for where I wanted to be. It was a nice campsite. It's a place on a dam on the lake there. Then I was able to put up the bird and watch a pretty sunset.
Okay, and here's the basic camp setup. You got the Camprolla there. Got my tent with my chair and some stuff inside there. And this campsite actually has a little shelter. Along with the campfiring there, you can see my little shower, my little solar shower thing, they call it there. I'll do that after we go to this special place that's right here at the campsite. So, yeah. There's your basic setup. But now we're gonna go see a really cool part about being at this campsite in particular. Yeah, there's another little campsite down around the corner from me. It's really small. I mean, this is definitely like, you have your vehicle parked right here in front, and then you have a little small room for a tent right there. Or like, you know, even right over there. I mean, if you had like a little pop-up, maybe you'd fit. But like, yeah, like a trunk camper, or if you're in a van, or you're a car camper like me, then you're fine. But just around this site is a trail, and we're gonna see where this leads. Yeah, this little trail here is pretty cool. You do always, when you're walking through these forest areas, you want to come up this way. I like to bring a little stick like this to kind of get like spider webs. That might be up there. I mean, even back home in Virginia, these little trails like this can have massive spider webs going across it. So, you know, you can kick it down, move it up and down, do like a little walking thing, and get the webs out of your way, you know, because spiders like to build stuff. But, you know, just get the web, don't kill the spider. I like spiders. But yeah, having a little walking stick helps to get that out of the way. And that's an all wonky pro tip for you. You're welcome. Yep, I think you can already hear where we're going. But yeah, it's down this little trail just behind the other campsite. Oh yeah, right here, folks. It's like, oh look, there's little ducks over there. Nice. Yeah, but this is like your own little water spot right here. I'm gonna go swim there. I mean, there's a little current, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. And I'll probably just stay right here. But I've got my little water shoes on. I don't mind getting these shoes wet. That's what I got them for. And yeah, so we're gonna go get in the water. This is gonna be nice. Oh yeah, this is great. up here in the North Maine woods. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, super refreshing. So, if you like being out in the middle of nowhere, camping, being in this beautiful forest, then the North Maine woods right by Ashland. 100% recommend. Yeah, this stream is beautiful. Up here in the North Maine woods, Maine.
The North Maine woods is an incredible place to camp. If you're coming up this far in Maine, 100% recommend. And although pricey for non-Maine residents, if you're coming in the summer, which season goes from May 1st to about the end of September, you can get a whole pass for the season for only $180. So if you're staying for more than 5 nights, that's what I would recommend. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to come on more adventures with me. So, until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and we'll see you on the next rung. Peace.